Let's talk about one-on-ones with your boss. You're probably not doing them right. I work as a management consultant, and it's an industry where we live and breathe feedback and have open discussions about professional development. But it's come to my attention that that's not the norm everywhere. How often are your one-on-ones mostly just small talk, or only focused on your ongoing tasks? Or even worse, not being scheduled regularly or constantly being pushed out. So here's how I would approach one-on-ones to reap the most benefit from my personal development. Number one, ask for feedback. Depending on the company culture and vibes, you may be more or less explicit, but it's always good to catch things early on so you can work on them. Word of advice though, resist the urge to be blindly defensive. I know, I have an ego too, but sometimes you just gotta take it. As much as you can, acknowledge the other person's perspective and propose tactical steps you can take to improve. Number two, tell your story and ask for advice. You don't necessarily need to have a one and done plan for the rest of your career, but it's good to demonstrate that you have a perspective on what your next goals are. Now that's your personal story, so get personal, get detailed, and get them invested in your development. By asking for advice on how you can accomplish those goals, you're converting your boss into a mentor. Number three, be a thought partner. This is super underestimated. At the end of the day, you're so much more than a busy bee who takes orders. You're a valuable individual contributor who can push the project forward, who knows what's going on in the industry, and you should demonstrate that. What do you think about an upcoming project? What industry trends have you recently learned about? Or even how you think you can most effectively manage relationships with other teams. Have an intelligent conversation.